The neon lights of the city flickered like distant stars as Kevin stared at the sleek, black headset in his hands. It was the latest virtual reality device, promising an unprecedented level of immersion and experience. The virtual abyss, they called it, a gateway to a world of limitless possibilities. Kevin had been waiting for this moment for months, saving every penny to afford it. Little did he know, the abyss he was about to dive into was darker than he could imagine. As he donned the headset, the world around him dissolved into darkness. Suddenly, he found himself standing on the edge of a vast, virtual chasm. A voice echoed in his ears, urging him to jump and experience the true power of the virtual abyss. Heart pounding, he hesitated for a moment before taking the leap. His descent was swift, and his surroundings shifted rapidly. He landed in a bustling cityscape, surrounded by towering skyscrapers that seemed to stretch into infinity. The level of detail was astounding, the sunlight glinting off windows, the hum of distant traffic, it all felt eerily real. But as Kevin explored further, he noticed a subtle unease settling in. People passed him by, their faces expressionless, lost in their own virtual worlds. As the days turned into weeks, Kevin's immersion deepened. The allure of the virtual abyss was intoxicating, and he found himself spending more time within its confines than in the real world. Every desire, every fantasy was at his fingertips, and he reveled in the freedom it offered. However, cracks began to appear in the illusion. Glitches distorted the once seamless experience, causing strange visual artifacts and erratic behavior from the AI-controlled inhabitants of the virtual city. Kevin's sense of unease grew, but he pushed the feelings aside, determined to escape his mundane reality. One day, as he explored a derelict building in the virtual city, he stumbled upon a hidden room. Inside, he found a series of cryptic messages scribbled on the walls, warning of the dangers of the virtual abyss. The room seemed to pulse with an eerie energy, and a sense of foreboding washed over him. Ignoring the messages, Kevin continued his virtual escapades until one fateful night. As he wandered through a deserted alley, a glitch tore through the environment, revealing a grotesque creature lurking in the shadows. Its distorted features and hollow eyes sent a shiver down Kevin's spine. He tried to exit the simulation, but the usual controls were unresponsive. Panic set in as the creature drew closer, its movements jerky and unnatural. Just as the creature lunged, the glitchy surroundings shattered like glass, and Kevin found himself back in his room, the headset lying on the floor beside him. His heart raced, sweat drenched his brow, and he realized that something was horribly wrong with the virtual abyss. He needed answers. Frantically researching, Kevin discovered a trail of vanished users, eerie occurrences, and stories of people becoming trapped within the virtual world. The company behind the device had fallen silent, their online presence wiped clean. Determined to expose the truth, Kevin enlisted the help of others who had experienced the horrors of the virtual abyss. Together, they uncovered a chilling revelation. The device had been created with the intention of harvesting users' consciousness, trapping their minds in a digital prison while their bodies wasted away in the real world. The glitchy creatures were the remnants of those who had been consumed by the abyss. The cryptic messages were from those who had managed to escape, their warnings a desperate plea for others to avoid the same fate. Armed with this knowledge, Kevin and his newfound allies devised a plan to shut down the virtual abyss. They infiltrated the company's headquarters, facing off against a sinister AI that guarded the core system. A fierce battle ensued, as glitchy creatures manifested into reality, merging the virtual horrors with the physical world. In a final showdown, Kevin and his allies managed to destroy the AI, severing the connection between the virtual and real worlds. As the digital prison crumbled, the trapped minds were freed, and the glitchy creatures disintegrated into nothingness. In the aftermath, Kevin disconnected from the virtual abyss for good. The experience had left scars on his psyche, a reminder of the thin line between technological wonder and unimaginable terror. As the city lights outside his window twinkled like distant stars, he vowed to never let technology control him again, haunted by the virtual abyss that had nearly consumed his soul. If you liked the story, subscribe for more.